Dodger pitching ace expected to go to the Yankees? Are you kidding me? I hate saying stuff like that. I really do, man. Hey, also, the question of the day, or the quote of the day, Max Muncy, we're going to talk to him, talks around the Japanese phenom pitcher. Could the Dodgers be looking to get him? And the latest on Dodgers requiring a Giants ace. Do you feel good about taking a pitcher from the Giants? I don't think you do, but let's get into it. This is Dodgers Digest, and I'm going to get right down to business here. First off, hit the subscribe button, okay? So 92.3% of you have not subscribed, 7.7. Kudos to you. Thanks for doing it. But you other 92.3%, here's the deal, okay? You've probably heard in your life that you probably have a little bit of commitment problem, commitment issues maybe. And this is a good way to stop the commitment issues by commit. Yeah, it's so easy. Hit the subscribe button to Dodgers Digest, and you'll get the number one Dodger station with Mike Nelson and myself, providing you with the fresh dough in the oven. All right, let's get into it. Subscribe. Do it today. That's a weird way to do it, man. Hey, Dodger pitcher predicted to go to the Yankees. Shut the front door. What? This is unheard of. No, there it is. I think the sporting world this is from. Okay, let me just also say this about this. I get messages sometimes saying, these are your feelings. You feel like this might happen. Look, people, it's not my feelings when I come up with a story. These are stories that are put out. And so me as a Dodger fan, my whole entire life since birth, born in LA, we feed on this. So if it's something that maybe has some traction, I'm going to cover it. And what if? Is it okay to dream? To get that big player? To get that good signing? Is it okay? So it's not about my feelings like this is going to happen. It's about actual stories that I come across and I break out. And this is one of them right here. Who's the guy we're talking about? Shut up, Brad. Just get into it. We're talking about, Jack Flaherty is what we're talking about. So possibility of Jack Flaherty going to the Yankees? Why? But you know what? Okay, if you're the Dodgers, why would you keep him around? How many Dodgers are coming back from injury? Like 400? Well, I mean, obviously not that many. But there are a lot of Dodgers coming back from injury, pitching Dodgers. I'm talking about pitchers, right? And they're coming back. So do you really need Flaherty? I mean, to me, my honest opinion, I like him. He's a homegrown dude. I like the fact that he comes from the LA area. But here's the deal. I think he's up and down. I think sometimes you know what Flaherty you're going to get. Sometimes you don't. Okay? Just like the mound. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. That's the deal with Flaherty. You don't know what you're going to get out of him. So if he wants to sign that contract that he's talking about or they're talking about, get 115 million or whatever they want to pay him to be a Yankee. I mean, I'm all about that. You know why I'm all about that? Because for him, look, if you're not on the Dodgers, you're on the Yankees. And I would never in a million years want to play for the Yankees. But the Yankees always have a chance of being in the postseason. So if you look at it that way, that's how it is. Okay, so we might have seen the last of Flaherty. This might be the last season we saw him, so Yankees might sign him. So there you go on that. I don't know. How do you feel about that? Let's see the comments below. Do you fight for the dude? Like I said, there's like 4,000 pitchers coming back off the injured list, right? That's what I'm saying right there. All right. Latest on Dodgers requiring Giants ace. Now, I brought this up yesterday, and I didn't bring this up because I was just like, it was on a whim, and I'm just, hey, what if we got Blake Snell? It wasn't even about that. It was something that I had read that the Dodgers had pursued Blake Snell, okay? Last spring, they were serious about getting Blake Snell, signing him to a multi-year deal, and it didn't work out. He went to the Giants, and now's an opportunity to get Blake Snell. And some of you are down with it. I mean, the comments are great. Thank you for the comments. Like, yeah, nay, yay. I feel like it's like 50-50 on Snell. But then you got Max Fried or you got Corbin Burns would be the other. And I think a lot of people are more hot on the idea of getting Corbin Burns. But, look, Dodgers have a history. They like Blake Snell. And here's the deal. Let me just be honest, right? Can I just be honest with you on the whole Blake Snell thing? If it's going to stick it to the Giants, I'm all about that, okay? And I'm sorry to be vindictive or whatever you want to call that. But I like to see the Giants struggle, and it would be nice to have a guy like Blake Snell on the team who could basically beat the Giants, maybe 2 or 3 times in the season, maybe 4 times in the season, just to kind of just twist it, just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Okay? So I'm actually for that. All right. A lot going on. People want to know. They need clarity in the whole baseball season. What's going on? What dates should we be talking about? What's happening? All right. So here's what's going on. Here's the important dates and what's happening right here. Okay. So Tuesday to Thursday, right now, general managers meetings in San Antonio, Texas. The Alamo. It does not have a basement. Okay. November 19th, that's the big deadline. That's the first big deadline in baseball for the players to accept the qualifying offers like the one that was given to Teo, right? They have till 1 p.m. Pacific time. That's 4 on the East Coast to deal with that, right? To make things happen. A tender deadline, that's November 22nd by 5 p.m. So those 3, see those days right there? That becomes really important in the whole scope of things, and that kind of shapes the 25 season right there. Winter meetings in Dallas will go from December 9th to 11th is what that's all about. And second page, please. There you go. There's the rest of it right there. Eligible players and their team exchange arbitration on the 10th, the 15th. Start the new international signing period too as well. So there you go right there. And speaking of international, have you heard the news about the Dodgers thinking about this kid right here? He's a youngster, right? Roki Sasaki, the Japanese pitcher known for throwing 102 miles per hour, reportedly. And this is, out of Fox LA, so I'm going to give him some credit here on this one. Heavy favorite for the Dodgers. And right with Yamamoto and Shohei on the team, both Japanese players from the Japan League. I mean, talk about a way to bring a guy in and just get him on the right path really early. So to me, this is absolutely amazing if that's the case. Now, he's really young, and there's a lot of stuff that goes along with him being young on whether he'll be able to play this next season or not. So we'll keep you updated on this one as stuff develops on this and see if there's some traction to this. Is he going to be on the Dodgers? Because they're very interested in him. And why wouldn't you? You have 2 great, amazing Japanese players on the team right there. The camaraderie between the 3 helps him adjust to the league and adjust to Major League Baseball at a young age. It's only going to make his career even better for him. So I think it's a win-win situation. All right, and it's time for the quote of the day. This goes to Max Muncy, and Muncy was talking about the fans that reached over and grabbed Mookie Betts' mitt, and where Mookie said that was like one of the only times he wanted to fight someone. And Mookie's a nice guy. You don't see him wanting to fight someone, right? So what does Max Muncy say about those fans, right? And here's basically it. The Yankees fan that grabbed Mookie Betts should have a lifetime ban. And he said it. I saw it on the reels that he straight up said those people should not be allowed to go into a game. And look, I'm going to agree. You should never, and I don't care if you're a Dodger fan, Giant fan, Yankee fan, whatever fan you are, you should never interfere with a play, right? And especially if you're sitting down the line and you see a ball bounce fair, but then it carries to the foul ball area, don't touch it. Don't reach out to grab it. This is the stuff that's just like basic stuff that you want to do at a baseball game. So I like what he says. They should be lifetime ban or some sort of community service or something to the extent of that. All right. Hey, that's going to do it. Dodgers Digest, hit the subscribe button as we keep approaching those big numbers. We appreciate everyone being a part. And it's time to commit. It's the first step. Hit subscribe, and you'll commit, and you're going to feel better about it. All right. I'm Brad J. That's Dodgers Digest. Remember, always bleed blue.